Open and closed curves and polygons. Curves, polygons. Curves. We normally come across certain lines which are not straight in our life. For example, a garland, a snake, a leaf, or a petal of a flower. All these lines which are not straight are called as curves. If a curve does not cross itself, it is called a simple curve. These curves are simple curves, and the curves that cross itself are called as non-simple curves. Curves are of two types. 1. Open curve, and 2. Closed curve. Open curve. These curves are open in any one of its sides, as shown here. Their starting point is different from the end point. Closed curve. Curves whose end points join to enclose an area are called closed curves. The starting point and end point of these curves are the same. Interior and exterior of a closed curve. The area which is inside a closed curve is referred to as interior of curve. The points A, B, C, D, E, and F all lie in the interior of this closed curve. The entire area which is outside of a closed curve is referred to as exterior of curve. The points A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H all lie in the exterior of this closed curve. Linear and curvilinear figures. If the boundary consists of straight lines, then the figure is called linear figure. In a closed figure, if the boundary consists of curved lines, then the figure is called curvilinear figure. Polygons. A simple closed curve made of 3 or more line segments is called a polygon. A polygon has at least 3 line segments. The line segments of a polygon are named by the sides in it. Poly means many and gon means sides. Thus, a polygon has many sides. Different polygons having definite number of sides are given names according to the number of sides. A polygon with 3 sides is called a triangle. A polygon with 4 sides is called a quadrilateral. A polygon with 5 sides is called a pentagon. A polygon with 6 sides is called a hexagon. Thus, we have seen that polygons are shapes with boundaries as straight lines, sides, vertices, and diagonals of a polygon. This is a polygon formed with 5 line segments. The line segments forming a polygon are called its sides. This polygon has 5 sides: AB, BC, CD, DE, and EA. The points at which the sides meet are called vertices. This polygon has 5 vertices. These are A, B, C, D, and E. Any 2 sides with a common endpoint are called the adjacent sides of the polygon. The pairs of adjacent sides are AB and BC, BC and CD, CD and DE, DE and EA, EA and AB. The endpoints of the same side of a polygon are called the adjacent vertices. The pairs of adjacent vertices are A and B, B and C, C and D, D and E, E and A. The joins of pairs of vertices which are not adjacent are called the diagonals of the polygon. The diagonals of this polygon are AC, AD, BD, BE, and CE.
Let's learn about different parts of a circle. First, there is the center of a circle. All points on a circle are at an equal distance from the center of the circle. In fact, a circle is defined as a closed figure, each of whose points are equidistant from a fixed point within it. Another word to remember is radius. The distance between the center of a circle and any point on it is called its radius. A line segment that joins two points on a circle is called a chord. As you can see, a chord can have many different lengths. Can you guess which is the longest chord? It is the one which passes through the center. A chord which passes through the center of the circle is called a diameter. Or we can say that the diameter is two radii put together. Let's move from the center to the boundary of the circle. Any part of a circle is called an arc. An arc that goes halfway around the circle is called a semicircle. The length of the boundary of a circle is called the circumference. Let us do a quick recap. Center, radius, chord, diameter, arc, semicircle, circumference.
Television screen, an envelope, or a canvas are all examples of quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is one word, but you can see that this part is colored red and this part is colored blue. Quadri basically means four and lateral means sides. If you observe, all these things have four sides. This is an example of a quadrilateral. To name the quadrilateral, we give names to these 4 points. We call them A, B, C and D. These things that we just named are called vertices, and a quadrilateral will always have 4 vertices. Each point is called a vertex, and as we've already seen, a quadrilateral has 4 sides, and the sides are called AB, BC, CD and DA. So remember, every quadrilateral has 4 sides and 4 vertices. There's another important property of quadrilaterals. Consider this table. The surface of this table is flat. It's a plane surface. If I draw a quadrilateral on a table, it will look something like this. If you look at the quadrilateral closely, you can see that all the vertices and sides of the quadrilateral lie on one plane. So a quadrilateral has 4 sides, 4 vertices and is a closed figure lying on one plane. Observe that a vertex is formed when 2 sides meet at a point. And what is formed between those sides is called an angle. This is an angle. A quadrilateral is also defined by its angles. It has 4 angles. Apart from the one we marked, this one, and this one. These are the 4 angles formed in a quadrilateral. But how do we name the angles? How can we name this green angle? Well, we can call it angle A. We just named the angle based on the vertex at which it is formed. But a better way to name it is to call it angle DAB, or you can also call it angle BAD. In these 2 cases, we named it based on the sides. Similarly, this angle can be called angle ABC. This one can be called angle BCD and this one angle CDA. And here's the last basic concept you need to know. In this quadrilateral, vertices A and C are opposite to each other, and vertices B and D are opposite to each other. The lines joining the opposite vertices are called the diagonals of the quadrilateral. So these 2 lines are called the diagonals. In this figure, we can say that AC and BD are the diagonals. What are its practical applications? When you watch this video on a 17-inch laptop, what do you think is 17 inches? It's the length of the diagonal. Even when you watch your favorite TV series on a 51-inch TV, it's the diagonal that is 51 inches. So remember, a quadrilateral is a closed figure on one plane which has 4 sides, 4 vertices and 4 angles.